Hello everyone, welcome! Gackamus here, and yes, I am playing a brand new game. This game is called Path of Exile. I've got a bit of information about this game. It is a free, online-only action role-playing game set in the dark fantasy world of Wereclast. It's currently under development by Grinding Gear Games in New Zealand, and it is in beta. Closed beta at that as well. So, yeah, I didn't actually know about this game until a couple of days ago, where, what was his name? TerraMuncher added me on Steam, and I was chatting to him for a while, and he had a spare beta account. So he let me borrow it, or have it, I'm not sure. If you want it back, dude, just ask me, not a problem. But yeah, so I've been playing this game. As you can see here, I've got to level 14. Yeah, that's not quick, that's quite a long time, but I've been playing it just to test it out and tread the waters, and it's amazing. So I thought I've got to make a video on this game, maybe 2 or 3, or I don't know, however many it takes. But yeah, obviously, as I said, it's still in closed beta at the moment. There should be an open beta coming soon, but it doesn't say when on their website. There'll be a link in the description below for the website, so you can sign up to the closed beta. I did notice there is a timer on their website that tells you, like, when the next beta invite's coming out. It looks like every 5 minutes a beta invite automatically gets sent out, which is awesome. But there's a bit, they've got like game features on the page as well, and this game is going to be completely free to download and play, which, from what I've played, is amazing. I mean, I've got to level 14 and I've encountered no bugs whatsoever, so I'm really looking forward to this game going live and more people being able to play it. Persistent, it can support hundreds of thousands of players apparently. Blah 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 blah. Randomly generated levels as well, which is awesome. I'll show you that. Oh, and items, of course. Online rankings and leaderboards for every game mode. I'm not sure what the difference in game modes is, because you've got this league thing just here, but I'll figure that out later on. And there's PvP tournaments and all that crap. So anyway, without further ado, let's just get into it. Obviously, I've already used the name Gackamus, and I'm not deleting that character, because that character's quite far. So I'm going to have to create a new character with a different name. This guy that's shouting in the background, he's basically saying that the storyline is you've committed a crime and some person's basically like granted you your sins for free, your sins freed, but you've got to spend the rest of your life on this island. He's still going on. I said it a lot quicker than him, but you know, he said it in a cooler voice when he was shouting. So the classes are a Templar, which I believe is possibly just a fighting healer type thing, and he looks kind of old and gross, and I wonder if it says what crimes they committed. No, it looks like he's just a holy man. You've got a Marauder, which kind of looks like an orc, which is pretty damn cool. I think he basically just walks into things and smashes them on the head. You've got a Ranger, which uses bows and all that crap. Pretty self-explanatory what a Ranger is, really. A Duelist, which is what my other character is. They basically use that. I think I'll show you the customization of it. It is amazing. It's just like mind-blowing when you first see it. But yeah, they basically use swords. They can use like dual wielding, sword and shield. I'm assuming the Marauders just use two-handed swords type thing. So these guys, I'm assuming, would be kind of like the tanky class. And then you've got a Witch, which is kind of self-explanatory. It's really kind of cool. They fly and everything like that. And I'm assuming they just have magic. But what I want to choose is, I'm going to check them all out eventually. So I'll start on the Templar. And it's got no random name generator. I'm going to use the second character name I usually use, which is Nevergin or something like that. Nivign. Something like that. I always use this character name as well, so if you see this character running around, it's probably me as well. So anyway, let's get into the game, assuming it will connect to the server. And it has, cool. I'm kind of hoping that my settings have saved, so I'm not in the world chat. Hide global chat. Yeah, okay, yeah. So it's got a global chat, which can get quite annoying. So I've landed on this island. I've jumped off the ship and I've swum to shore, and I've got a staff type thing here, which is only a one-handed one. I thought I would have a two-handed one. So anyway, I've got obviously just my default attack for now, and I've got a dying exile here. You and I, we're the only ones that made it, not counting my quiet friend here. Why didn't they just bloody execute us back on all? I'm not going to be able to pronounce names right. Olarafen. This little splinter sticking out of me. Missed all my important bits. Though I saw smoke up at those ruins on the beach. Get help and I might just... Oh my god! Oh, get away from me! Oh! So, that guy who drowned kind of came back to life as a zombie or something. But let's just check out the UI a bit. Right, so you've got the chat window here, which when you're not talking becomes transparent, which is pretty cool. That's what I like. I've got my health down here, and if you can see where it says life 61 to 61, you've also got a shield, which regenerates a lot faster than your health, but I think it goes down faster from what I've worked out and stuff. You've got your attacks here. My default attack is my left click. There's an attack that goes in your middle, an attack that goes on your right hand click, and then you've got QW, all that crap, yeah. Got my mana there, which is a bit pointless because I don't have any spells yet. So, you've got the inventory screen, which I showed you earlier when I equipped my staff. I'll show you what these little slots do in when I get to the city. What else we got? We got the map, which is awesome. I normally run around with this map open, just so I can see where I'm going. Because all of the maps are randomly generated every single time you load them. It's going to be different and difficult to navigate sometimes, so having that open, just run around the outside and you can draw the maps. I think they reset, I think I read on one of the little tooltips when it was loading, that it resets every 15 minutes or so when you're not doing anything. You've got the character screen here. I'm level 1. It's got all my offensive, my misc... No, none of them. Charge. I don't know what the hell that is. Defense. It's all very complicated. It's all very precise and stuff like that. You've got your statistics up here, which is pretty cool. Looks like my character mainly goes for strength and intelligence, and kind of avoids dexterity. Okay. And what else is there? I'll open the skill panel. I've got a social panel. I think this is TerraMuncher, but if not, sorry to whoever that randomly is. What's the world panel? Oh, so this is kind of like your quest journal. So I'm at the Twilight Strand. I need to make it to this place here, which is kind of like the quest hub, I guess. You got the map legend here. Strangely enough, see, it's got a blue circle with a little house in it. That legend isn't actually on there, but I know it basically means it is city, so that's where I'm heading towards. And this part blew my mind. This is the passive skills panel. So it looks pretty good, and then you zoom it out. What the hell? There is just like an unlimited amount of customization to your character. It's just unreal. I mean, you look down here, you kind of got to like see what they do, and it looks like this is kind of all about healing, and well, no, this way looks like it's all about buffs. Then you got this direction, which is melee damage. This way looks like it's all about attacking things. This way is, what is this? This looks like a bit of being a tank. What's this way? This is probably healer, and this way's healer. So you kind of like got this unreal amount of customization you can give to your character. You could kind of start going in that direction, and then you'd end up in mixed up with the buff one, and it's just unreal. And all of the characters have, I'm assuming, their own separate passive skill list, and it's just incredible how much work. I mean, yes, it does mean you could build your character wrong. I'm hoping there is a way to reset it. I think I did actually read on the forums as I was browsing through them that there is certain items that you get at random intervals that allow you to reset it. But you only get 1 skill point per level, and you get certain quests when you complete them give you skill points as well. But this is all just from what I've worked out of about my, I think it was about 2 hours playing. And I have no idea what path I'm going to take this character. Anyway, enough of all the setting up. let's go kill some stuff, because it's amazing. In case you hadn't realised yet, you will soon. It's kind of a little bit like Diablo. Whereas you just run around, you kill stuff. It's got, obviously everything's randomly generated. You've got randomly generated bosses, randomly generated loot. So I've got a chest here, and it's giving me another scepter. Scepter, I don't know what it is. So, obviously at the moment I'm just running around bashing things with the left mouse, get my default attack, because that's all I've got at the moment. When I get to the city that I'm heading towards, I will, I think, get a new skill. I should probably check that weapon, see whether it's better than mine. But obviously, as this is an online-only game, if I open the inventory, stuff still comes towards me. If I open that menu, stuff still comes towards me. So you've got to pick your times to check stuff. 1-8. I wonder if I can dual wield. Oh, I can. Oh, okay, cool. I'll dual wield then. Yeah, dual wielding Templar. Oh yeah, so the map, obviously, now that I'm moving around, it is updating. Yeah, it's updating the area. Ooh. I'll have a look what that is in a second when I've killed these two guys. Oh god, I'm almost dead. So yeah, healing potions are weird. Right, I'll open the inventory up to have a look at them. What is that? Enchants a magical item with a new random properties. I don't have any magical items yet, so I'll hold on to that. I think this type of stuff is also used as currency. It was a little bit confusing. I couldn't really figure it out. But yeah. So, you see, the life it recovers, it kind of does it over time as well. But the charges, it's got 16 charges of 21. And each charge, each use of it uses 7 charges. But you can actually refill your mana and healing potions by killing mobs. So I just killed that mob, and it's now got 17 of 21. So, having, say, 5 healing potions is good, but it probably wouldn't be too beneficial. Because, but especially being like a caster race, you kind of want some mana ones, because, well, you know, they regen over time. Oh, a shield, actually, that would probably be better. Oh, no, I don't have any identification things. What else was that I got? Oh, I got that, wasn't it? Plate chest. So, if you don't have anything in the slot, it looks like it automatically equips it, just like most games like this that you would expect. I think most online games now. Ooh, and I leveled. Yay! So that's what happens when you level. You've got your experience down here, of course. And now I've got a passive point available. I am going to go with this way, melee. So I'm mainly going to be playing on my own. So I want to increase my melee damage by 8%, which is going to be cool. Oh, loads of stuff. Oh, and another chest. Oh, there's so much loot you get in this game. And obviously, as you can see, it's a jigsaw kind of... Oh, I do have some scroll of identification things. Yeah, as you can see, it's kind of a jigsaw... jigsaw inventory. It's a bit like Diablo again, like I said. It's very similar, but then completely different at the same time. Well, mainly in the storyline. But this here, I've got a blue item, and I have to... It says unidentified, and I can't use it because it's not identified. So if I use this scroll of wisdom, just right-click on it, open it up, and it will now reveal all of its stats. Like, it's higher damage than this? Yes, much higher damage. It's got 0.05 attacks per second less, so you know. But it's got a chance to stun, and it also increases physical damage, so it's doing even more damage. And it casts critical strike chance. So if I put that one there and that one there, now actually, do I want to use a shield? I probably do as a Templar, so let's use that and a shield. Okay, let's just get on with it now then. So what I'm doing is, that guy, he said to me, oh, go get help from that place that seems to be down the beach. So I'm just heading down the beach now to get to this place, because hopefully there's help there. So everyone on this village, on this island, is inferior. All the NPCs anyway, and these guys, to be honest, because these are guys that didn't make it to the shore in time and drowned and somehow came back as zombies. So that's me why. All right, so we're here. Oh god. Right, so you see here it says kill Hillock. This is a quest. I picked it up because I got close to this guy, and he hurts. You can see down the bottom, just above my experience bar, that I have exclamation mark. I will click on it in a minute, but this guy is not a randomly generated boss, because the ones that kind of a storyline aren't randomly generated, obviously. And now these, my inventory is screwed already, which is not good. I want that bow because it's a bloody yellow. That's awesome. So it's got rarities of stuff as well, a bit like most other games like this. Obviously, yellow is quite rare, white is common, blue is still technically common. That's it, sorry, I'll just leave the rest here. I can always just run into the cat encampment and then just go back. That's weird, the door just opened. So, as you can see, here's the reward. Here's the quest. You have killed Hillock. Enter the encampment for your reward. So let's just head into the encampment. Now this is... I'm going to get rid of the map, can't we see? This is technically like a quest hub now. Yeah, I think... Did I get around to say? Yeah, everyone on this is basically a criminal or someone who got shipwrecked here. His laptop's talking to me and I thought it was off. That's really creepy. That just scared the crap out of me. Okay. So we got Nessa, Bestel, Stash. Yeah, which is just a stash, a bit like Diablo. And Talakli. Okay. So let's talk to Nessa. And she said, "Welcome to our new home away from home, Exile. The name's Nessa, and no, I'm not like you. I wasn't thrown off a boat out of dear old Orchmach or Orimath, yeah. That's what I'm gonna call it. My ship went down and my family with it. A bad start for both of us, might you think? You might think, yeah. You'll think again when you step beyond the encampment. World Clash, I think that's how it's called. World Clash will make you wish you drowned. Still, it seems you're a lucky one. The great slab of meat you somehow dismembered was Hillock. He's eaten stronger exiles than you. Don't count on that luck lasting. It's in short supply here in Warclashed. That said, you've rid us of a curse and we owe you thanks. Talk to Talakli. He may have something for you. Okay. Oh god. It's not much, but it's ours. I'd advise you to stay. We could use you while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do me one more thing. Out in the coast, amongst the rocks of a wrecks, there is a medicine case I have. Basically, she's giving me another quest. Now, shut up. Okay, what do you want? Ah, but judging by your eyes, you're the best one I can... you're best I count you as a friend. I won't last long as a foe. Now, I'll just cut your head off. Actually, I'll smash it in, because I've got a club, don't I? Yeah. Captain Brushon of the Merry Gull. At your service. What little service I can offer. I've changed his voice, I don't know why. These dark days. Thanks to your sirens, my ship is gone. My crew is gone, but my wit remains after a fashion. You'll need more than a doctor's potion to make this land feel better. My ship is kindling. I saw the ship's doctor eaten. Ah, by a singing squid. A singing squid? You mean a siren? Okay. But amongst the splinters and board and bone, somewhere, you'll find a doctor's medicine chest. I swear he's just giving me the quest that she just gave me. Okay, whatever. Right. So, yeah, I'm going to talk to this guy now. He'll give me my reward. Yep, I know, I just killed the guy. I'm amazing. So these are my rewards. Skills, which is a little bit weird. Yeah, tell me about it. We've got Ice Nova, a chilling circle expands from the caster. Okay, that doesn't sound like something I'd need. Glacial hammer, this does. 50% of strength is converted to cold damage. 25% more damage. Hits the enemy, converting some of your physical damage to cold damage. If the enemy is frozen and is on less than a third health, they will shatter. So I need a mace or a staff. I've got a mace, don't I? Yes. And what's this last one? The camera slams the ground in front of them with the weapon, creating a wave of... only works with mace. So I can take either of these two. I'm going to take this one as it's an AoE. Right. So, now I come to what I've worked out these do. It's a skill crystal, so obvious... Skill crystal? Yeah, I guess it's a crystal, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to call them skill crystals. All I need to do is just put that into a red slot. So as it's red, it goes into a red one. There's a bit of luck I didn't pick up the blue one, because I don't actually have any blue slots. So, that now is a skill that I can use. It's down here. It's the right mouse button. Which means that I will be able to do that spell when I get out of here. I think I'm going to leave it here for now. But one last thing. You see all these people around here? I can't actually click on them. But I can hover over them. these are other players, obviously, in the beta. So, what I've worked out is it's a little bit like Guild Wars 1. Whereas, when you're in a city, it's like the RPG, MMO part of it. Whereas you can see everyone that's on the server. But when you leave and go into the world, it's like an instanced area and it's only you there. So, it's good in a way, but also bad in a way, so it could be worse, it could be better. But obviously, you just right-click, you right-click on people and you get all this information about them. You can invite them to party, as friend, ignore them. Can't seem to invite them to guild or send mail, so I guess the mail and the guild is not quite in the game. But I will just, last thing, I know I said that last time, show you how the selling goes. I'm a bit confused about it, right? So I've got this scroll of wisdom that helps me identify unidentified items. But if I just sell my items, I get this scroll of fragment. A stack of 5 fragments becomes a scroll of wisdom. So, in theory, if I sell some items, I've only got 4 non-magical items. Oh no, there's another one there. So, 5 items, and it's become a scroll of wisdom. So, I'm not sure if this is the only form of selling in this game. So, if I just accept offer, I've now got 2 scrolls of wisdom. So, I'm not sure. But these ones, as they're magical and unidentified, I get this, a transformation shard. And they become one of them when stacked up to 20. This one should give me 3. Yeah, that gives me 3. If it was identified, it'd give me a lot more, but I'm not going to bother. So, and also, if you go to purchase item, you see underneath all the information at the bottom, it says cost 1 scroll of wisdom. So, at the moment, the merchant system seems to be with scrolls of wisdom, probably armor as scraps, orbs of transformation, orbs of augmentation. They all seem to be what you buy stuff with at the moment. May change in future updates, who knows. But for now, this is all it is. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here now, guys. I'm going to possibly play a bit more because this game is awesome. I might test out all the other characters, see what they're like, but at low level, they're all going to be the same. So once again, thank you very much, TerraMuncher. Hopefully I may be able to play with him, because he's obviously got another account, that's why he gave me this one. And get him in the video. I just need to catch him when he's online. I know he's English, and in the time here is 10 to 11, so he may be in bed, he may... I don't know. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.